There's a form of terrorism that most people are not discussing. The politicians nor the preachers. Pedophiles target unsuspecting families.
There is an urgent need to guard our children from sexual abuse. Please help us to protect children who cannot protect themselves. This is a great opportunity to literally save lives. Please join with us now.
We're excited to welcome Steve Harper and Tracie Thoms to our program today to talk to them not only about their new web series, Send Me, but also what it's been like for them to share such a powerful web series with the world. Steve, Tracie, thank you so much for being with us. Really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Let's see, you guys are laughing, and I really mean this. You know, first of all, let me say thank you all for being a part of this while we're in Los Angeles. Appreciate you all taking out the time. You know, Steve, I want to start with you. I had the conversation with you on the radio for our radio audience. On Conversations Live about this before you actually revealed where it was going to be premiering, of course, that being BET.com in February. I mean, what has it been like for you now for it to be out and for the reactions and the conversations to be taking place around it?
It's kind of amazing. I'm partly laughing because Tracie was just at home watching it.
I know.
Okay.
I was actually running late today. I was late because I was at home watching it again with a friend of mine. He's like, put the next one on. Put the next one on. What are you doing? Put the next one on. That's it? That's how you want to end it? And we're having a conversation. I'm like, you know what? I have to go.
Right.
Because I'm supposed to be doing an interview right now.
But that's been what it's been like.
That's what happened.
People, they're so into it, you know, and they watch it over and over again, and they watch parts, and they text me. They're like, I'm watching this part, I'm watching that part.
Or they put things together. Because there are things that, you know, way that Steve writes, it's so awesome because he's kind of minimalist, and he doesn't spoon feed the audience. He assumes the audience is smart and so he put it together. Yeah. But he like leaves big chunks out, and you're like, wait, what? Click. Oh! And people get upset and yelling at the screen, and it's really interesting to watch. I showed it. I had a whole bunch of people over for Super Bowl. And after the Super Bowl, we watched it with a big group of people in the house, and I was and Nelson was there, and Benjamin, and he hadn't seen it before. So he's there in the room, and I'm there, and you know we're watching people. But what happened? You know, and it starts this conversation. Like, did you go? Let me know. I'm not cool. And I'm wait, if I could come back, I'd definitely go. Then it starts that conversation that goes on for hours.
Yes.
Right.
And it's just really fun because people are getting very into it. I just got the numbers from BET.com. We've had 850,000 people watch it, and it's only been up for 12 days.
Right.
So lots of enthusiasm, lots of questions, lots of people are asking like, are we going to do more? Is there going to be more Send Me? Wanting to know about the different characters and the storylines. We're actually going to be doing some live tweeting coming up. People are really hungry for that too, just to get a chance to talk back around the piece.
You know, Tracie, you've been able to bring to life some amazing characters. People know you, of course, from great dramas, also great comedies. I mean, our Mississippi audience loves The Devil Wears Prada.
Well,
and
you know, a good movie.
Right, exactly.
Regardless of the fact that I'm in it, it's not good because I'm in it. It's a good movie, and I happen to be lucky to be in it.
Yeah. So, what was it like for you to be a part of this that has so many layers that can be controversial, but also does have that what if question out there?
Well, I thought he was insane when he asked me to do it.
She did.
He's like, I have this web series. I'm like, okay, it's going to be, you know, a web series. He's like, no, so you're going to play a woman who can send people back to slavery. I was like, I'm sorry, you smoke what? What are you smoking?
And then I was like, read it and we'll talk about it.
Then I read it, I was like, oh, okay. And then I started talking to people about it and ended up getting into these really emotional and personal conversations with people about whether or not they would go back to revisit slavery if they could. And then I was just fascinated by the idea of it. You know, it was something that I never thought about, and so many people don't have to think about. Like, why would you ever have to think about such a thing? It's not a question that comes up in your life. You know, and first you're like, well, no, that's ridiculous. But then if you start to think about the constructs of sci-fi and time travel and the rules and the purpose for doing so, then it becomes a very much more nuanced conversation.
I also think ultimately thematically for us, I feel like for me as a Black person, like it's part of me. It hasn't gone away.
No, right. I know.
It's like I can't,
we walk around with it all the time.
Exactly.
So
So why not have a representation in the series where it actually is there? It's an actual
Right.
thing.
You know, having seen it as well as other people have who've been going to BET.com to watch it, as you were saying, Steve. Steve, your character is really interesting because not only, of course, did you write this, you're starring in it with Tracie, and you know you're posing a lot of the questions and a lot of the concerns that a lot of us would have. I mean, why would you want to do something?
Yes.
There's been that one issue that happened at one time, you know, things didn't go right, you know, why would you want to, what was it like for you to kind of bring, I mean, the devil's advocate into this conversation?
It actually, I think, really helped the process because when I was talking to people, either getting them on board or to donate when we did our Indiegogo campaign, there were people who were asking all those questions. Well, why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Like, what, are people crazy? Or, you know, so I thought how great it is. The script had already been written at that point, but to have the character who actually says all those things, so that it actually, I think, makes viewers, puts them at ease a little bit.
Right.
Because there's somebody in there who's saying all the things that they would say, and I think it actually allows people to kind of, you know, slip into the world of the series without even knowing they're being pulled in.
Yeah.
right, I think, and most times when I told people I could send people back to experience slavery, they assumed I meant as a punishment.
Right. Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like a curse, like I could zap people back into
Right.
slavery. No, they want to go. They're like,
What?
wait, what? Wait, hold on. That's dumb.
Right.
Why would anybody want to do that? And we start
Right.
talking about it. Oh, wait, no, I'd rather go. Oh, wait.
Mhm.
And then it becomes a very, very interesting, multi-layered conversation